It's March of 2022 and looks like this month will be very exciting for all of us who like to play MMORPGs. I have for you today 5 PC MMORPGs which are worth playing in March. So stay with me for the next few minutes to see why did I say that this month will be very exciting. Before we start, let me just say subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more MMORPG videos in the future. Okay, that was introduction. Let's talk about first game which I can highly recommend to you to try to play in March, and that is Swords of Legends Online. Why? The reason is simple. This game is currently buy-to-play game. However, from tomorrow, Swords of Legends Online is becoming a free-to-play game. Yes, and not only that, we are also getting new update 2.0 with 3 new classes: Fox Mage, Crystal Warrior and Spirit Warrior, with introduction of 5 new dungeons, 5 new areas, maximum level will be increased, and much more of new content. So I can highly recommend to you, if you didn't try to play until today Swords of Legends Online, try to play it after March 3rd, after tomorrow, on Steam also. I can show you here, you can currently play this game on Steam. However, today on March 2nd, when I'm making this video, you will need to pay actually to play this game. However, after tomorrow, you can play this beautiful MMORPG completely for free. Why am I actually recommending to you this game? Well, this is one real MMORPG with all the necessary in-game features which one real MMORPG must have. So we have here guild system, amazing combat, huge diversity of classes, beautiful graphics, we have factions, we have housing system, really great housing system, and many more in-game features, PvP wise and PvE wise. So, if you didn't try to play before Swords of Legends Online in March, don't forget about that, is one really great option to play. Also, I need to mention that we are waiting also during 2022 to see Unreal Engine 4 upgrade for this game, which should be first implemented over there in China. This is Chinese game, and after that we should see that Unreal Engine 4 upgrade here in the West. We need that Unreal Engine 4 upgrade because better overall performance of the game. In generally, regarding the graphics, current Havoc engine of the game is really sufficient. This is one really beautiful MMORPG. You can check lots of gameplay videos and guides for new players regarding Swords of Legends Online on my YouTube channel, so you can see how is this game looking. However, like I said, if you have time, don't forget during March, try to play Swords of Legends Online. Let's go forward with second option to play during March, really great option, and that is Guild Wars 2. Why? The reason is simple. On February 28th, that was 2 days ago, we have get a new expansion, End of Dragons. Huge new expansion. I can show you here some new features of this expansion, and I will put link in description below video. There are many events currently happening, things regarding Guild Wars 2, but regarding content, let me show you here. On this part of website, you can see that we are getting 16 new legendary weapons. That is not the only thing. Let me scroll a little bit down. We are getting new guild hall activities, skiffs and fishing. Yes, skiffs and fishing in Guild Wars 2. You can fish basically on any water kind of surface in the map of Guild Wars 2. And skiffs, regarding skiffs, well, skiffs are actually new multiplayer vehicles that lets up to 5 players to sail. This is beautiful. We are also getting a new region, Equal Wilds. We are, look at this. This is these are some screenshots from that new region. Then we are getting Aether Blade. This is Aether Blade Hideout. This is a new challenging 10-player strike mission. And on the end, I need to show you this. This is probably the thing I'm mostly excited about. We are getting Siege Turtle. First multiplayer mount in Guild Wars 2. This is something absolutely amazing because you know that from before we already have mounts in Guild Wars 2. However, this here is a mount for 2 people, 2 players, and both players will need to be active while they are riding that mount. Really beautiful things regarding Guild Wars 2, and I have to say, on the start of 2022, this game here, Guild Wars 2, is still worth to play. When we are talking about MMORPG gaming genre, when I'm just thinking about all the games which we have currently, new games, old games, Guild Wars 2 is one of the most, let's say, one of the best MMORPGs still in 2022. Let's go forward with third game on the list, and that is Lost Ark. You probably know that from before. We have get this game in the previous month in February, finally released in Western regions, and now during March, let me show you numbers. Look at this here. This is absolutely amazing, right? 24-hour peak, currently 856,000 players. This is like 3 weeks, little bit less, 18 days after release of the game, and we have all-time peak, which is wow, right? 1,325,000 players. Well, there is a reason why we see these kind of insane numbers. We are talking here about one high-quality MMORPG with lots of PvP and PvE content, and also this is a free-to-play game. Regarding pay to win, yes, it does exist to some point. I cannot say that Lost Ark is not pay to win game, because yes, you can advance with real money much faster and on better way than free to play players. However, even with that pay to win brand, I can tell you for sure you will enjoy in this beautiful MMORPG. Currently, I can show you some issues which we have in this game. You have here official post from Amazon Games regarding issues. Here you can see Europe queues. Yes, if you play on European servers, probably you are waiting every evening, maybe an hour or two to enter the game. Not on all servers. I'm playing on Antares server currently, and I'm not waiting in queue at all. I'm entering the game instantly. So I can highly recommend to you, if you will try to play this game during March, if you will start to play this game during March, try to pick some servers which were added later after release of the game, some new servers. On that way, you will not wait in queue. Other issues, well, from this list of issues, I would say matchmaking, they have fixed that. Amazon Games and developers of the game Smilegate RPG have managed to fix matchmaking system, and now it's working properly when I'm making this video. However, this thing here, they didn't fix this so far. Gold seller spam, you can see on LFG, it's absolutely insane. Every second message is from somebody who is selling gold, right? Spamming all over the LFG chat. So they will probably fix that in the future, but currently 18 days, 20 days now, let's say it like that, 3 weeks after release of the game, it's something absolutely amazing how the game feels under the fingers, and in generally what can Lost Ark offer to you. I can also show you here, this is one very interesting thing. Here you can see all the servers which currently exist for Western release of the game, and look at this. Wow, right? Europe Central, look at this list of the servers. And like I said, if you will start to play this game during March, pick some of the servers which are on the lower part of this list, because here on the upper part of this list, you can see servers which are added for release of the game, like Neria, Kadan, Trixion, Calvasus, Away, Asta. These servers are probably full to the maximum. However, we have get also Europe West, which is a new region, completely new region, added, well, not too long time after release of the game, but after release of the game. And here you can see servers which are actually new. Regarding South America, regarding North America East and North America West, yes, there are some queues. However, it will be easier for you to play if you will play in those regions. So, third option to play during March, Lost Ark, one very interesting MMORPG with isometric perspective. If you don't like isometric perspective MMORPGs, then probably this will not be a game for you. However, try it anyway. You might like it, who knows? Because usually I prefer much more also normal 3D perspective MMORPGs. However, Lost Ark is one really good exception from that. It's really a great game. Let's go forward with fourth game on my list, and that is Myth of Empires. This game was released on the end of 2021 on Steam, but very soon after that, Well, because of copyright issues, Steam have removed this game from its platform, and currently you cannot play this game on Steam. However, developers and publisher of the game have, well, they have found a way around that, and as you can see, from March 2nd, that is from today, you can play this game throughout International Vanguard launcher. This is actually new launcher for this game, so in this way they're avoiding Steam. You'll be able to play this game directly throughout their launcher. This game had very positive reviews on Steam after release, very high number of players, nothing like Lost Ark of course, but they had about 40,000, 50,000 players few days after release. And like I said, reactions of players are really positive. So don't forget about Myth of Empires as your fourth option this month. If you don't want to play Guild Wars 2, Lost Ark or Swords of Legends Online, then you have Myth of Empires. And on the end of this list, I need to mention Black Desert Online, not because of this reason which you can see in front of you, not because in April we'll get Eternal Winter expansion, not because of that, because I will talk about that when we get closer to that topic. Also during this month, during March, we should get some details regarding content of Eternal Winter expansion, and I will let you know about that in dedicated video, specific video regarding that in the future, when I see some information of course. However, I can recommend to you to play this game during March because this game is celebrating its 6th anniversary, and for this occasion we have lots of events, not only login rewards, special login rewards which you can see here, which are actually pretty nice, but also lots of other events. So Black Desert Online on the start of 2022, January, February, March, is still game worth playing. So if you have never tried to play this game before, I can highly recommend to you Black Desert Online. Even in 2022 is still one of the most beautiful MMORPGs ever created, and also with lots of content and really great combat which feels really amazing under the fingers. So conclusion regarding March, what to play. First option, like I have shown you, Swords of Legends Online, one real PC MMORPG, one real beauty of the game, is becoming free to play tomorrow on March 3rd. Try it out. Then we have Guild Wars 2, which is one really high quality MMORPG, let's say since release, and we have get a new expansion, End of Dragons, on February 28. So during March, this game will still be very popular and played. Third option, you know about that probably from before, Lost Ark, one really interesting MMORPG with isometric perspective, which we have finally get released here in the West. Option number 4, Myth of Empires, something little bit different, MMO with survival elements. This option also is very viable during March. And on the end, like I said, Black Desert Online, always a good game to play when you don't have any other option, let's say some new MMORPG. It's always a pleasure to return to Black Desert Online. Let me know in the comments below video which MMORPG will you play during March and which new MMORPG are you waiting for to play in the future. If you are interested into MMORPGs, check my YouTube channel for lots of gameplay videos, guides, news and reviews from world of MMORPG gaming with main focus on new upcoming PC MMORPGs. Thank you for watching the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more MMORPG videos in the future. See you soon.